TCG Meta Slayer, what's up everybody? Coming through today with SD-21, which is Structure Deck 21 or Starter Deck 21. Zenkai Series Power Absorbed, that's going to be coming out of Dragon Ball Super card game. Okay, so we got here the Gohan Command of the Universe, and I'll be going over this deck. And I just want to start by saying this is a super hit for sure. In other words, if you're new to the game, grab this deck. Depending on, how much of a seasoned player you consider yourself, it's still worth getting for a couple of reasons. Number one, you want to add variety to your already existing collection because this is the only way to get Son Gohan, the leader, as well as, a few of the exclusive starter deck cards here for this archetype. And it's just a unique and a fun thematic deck because it is a prismatic deck, meaning you can play multiple colors, basically all the colors in this deck, or all the colors are accessible through this leader. I will show you why in just a second. And this is how they come with the Z deck. So it looks like the Z deck comes in a pack in the back. Let's see here. Yep, it does. So overall, this is definitely also an incredible value because, as you'll see here, it comes with some pretty pricey reprints. Now, in another video, I'll go over this deck here. This is SD-22, the deck that comes right after this one. This one is still very recommended as well. The reprints, I think they got a little bit lazy with this one, Bandai, but overall this is a great one too. So spoiler, hint, hint. That'll be coming up next. Okay, so as usual, it comes with a playmat, a paper playmat with some rules, glossary and stuff like that. And it's interesting because this is obviously a 51 card deck, 50, including the leader, 51. And then you get, at this point, 7. I think they give us a total of 7. Yeah, you can make a 7 card Z deck, and they give us a total of 7. So let's take a look here. We're gonna get quite a few. We're gonna get, I think, 3 or 4 different cards, but we got the Piccolo, Student Master, Technique, Frieza. Okay, so we get 3 cards, 2 the Gohan, so a total of 7. And these again are starter exclusives because they're labeled ST down there. So it's pretty much, to me at this point, I wouldn't get 2 of these decks because even though they gave us some 2 ofs for the starter cards, thankfully I think a lot of card game shops will open up a few and then you can just pick those up separately because there's really no need, unless you really just want to have 2 starter decks. There's really no need to have like more duplicates of this, and then you're going to end up getting like 8, unless you want a lot of 8 ofs. I think 1 is enough, and just kind of wait until the aftermarket card shops are able to put the rest on sale. Like, open up a few so they can sell the leader individually, and then also sell some other cards from the deck. In other words, the starter deck exclusive cards. All right, so I'm going to open this up really quick off camera. The plastic here is a little bit smooth, a little bit tricky to get to, but I got it. Okay, cool, here we go. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to go through the deck really quick. So overall, the leader is really interesting because what makes it prismatic is that, first of all, with the Warriors of Universe 7 trait, what this means here in permanent is that anytime you play a Universe 7 labeled card, so for example, well, let's take a look at this Piccolo, Universe 7, right? You can ignore the specified cost here as far as the color goes. So normally you would take, or you would require 3 blue energy to play this Piccolo, but with your leader being this Warriors of Universe 7, you can spend whatever energy in whatever combination to play it. More so, what makes this leader very interesting. So this is the regular side, which got to give him props. I like the sport athletic tracksuit meditation mode. He's looking pretty fly from like a sporty, street style. So I dig it. A little bit, for those who like Marvel, it's a little bit tracksuit mafia or maybe like, Italian mobster stereotype. But yeah, it also has like a Nike streetwear urban style vibe going on. So really nice. And of course it comes in a foil, which is really cool. And basically, look, if you spend, it gives you 2 options here. You could spend a yellow or a black. And if you have 3 or more energy, you could play Universe 7 card that has 3 from your hand. So again, if you charge, there's multiple colors in this deck, you're going to want to put like a splash of everything. So, if you charged a yellow card, for example, spend 1 yellow, and then you could just play this Piccolo. Like, that's amazing, right? Once per turn. Then you could do the second one, though. Choose up to one of your Universe 7 Son Gohan Z battle cards, and play up to one Z battle card without Son Gohan Adolescence with an energy cost 2 underneath it. So without going into the specifics, like this has a Z stack, which means you can stack Z battle cards from your charge area under this, and then you can also then activate them and play them with that skill right there. So really cool. What I just like about this deck is it's going to have so much customization. There's a ton of Universe 7 cards, you know, that's been out for quite a while, and of course there'll always be new ones in the future. So this could be a deck builder's and like a brewer's dream, because not only do you have the ability to play all colors, but you can just, you know, splash Universe 7 and find like an optimal build that fits your strategy, depending if you want to play like, you know, more offensive, defensive, kind of mid-range, a mix of both, a little bit more control-y. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to show a couple of the exclusives though. You can find the list again here on the starter decks, which are becoming more available. I'll show you here so you guys can also take a look for yourself. And as you can read in the back, it tells you about the new Zenkai mechanics. Down here, you know, it gives you a little bit more information about what you're going to get. But yeah, these are the exclusives here. I'll do a follow-up on this video once I get to play it more. But really quickly, what I want to show is this is amazing right here, this Shin Noble Supremacy. It's a great card to splash in a lot of decks. At the time of this video, it's going for maybe around $10 to $15 if there's even any more left. But, I mean, you get 4 of them, so obviously that'll bring the aftermarket price down. And again, if you just buy this starter deck, you might want to buy more than one because maybe you want 1 or 2 play sets. But this is a great card here. Basically, it gives you a 1 turn ahead lead to say, okay, on my opponent's next turn, he can't attack with cards that have, you know, 7 or more energy. So kind of gives you a turn to just play. You can just go really offensive, and then if you know that he's playing a lot of cards, he's trying to play like a big boss attack card, you could pretty much save yourself an extra turn by, you know, him not being able to do that. So again, that's why this is really cool though. There's just a lot of other flexibility here. This is a cool SR they gave us, non-foil, but still looks really great. So what you might want to do, like what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm just like some of these cards I already have, like I've already gotten these before, for example, in my other boxes. So, and like these guys, but what you can do is the card that you only get 2 of, for example, you can just finish buying them. Like if you want them, for example, like if you want a play set of this, just buy 2 singly, calculate that and see if it ends up costing you less than this. And if it does, just do that to save some extra cash. If you find that you're trying to complete all these play sets, maybe you want 4 more of these guys, and it's going to cost around the same that you can get this for, then I guess, you know, buy another one. But anyways, there you go. That's my review. The deck is generally made to be played in a way where obviously you're taking advantage of playing a lot of the Universe 7 cards. You'll be able to play them efficiently, again, because of this leader ability, and you're going to be able to use their abilities, and, you know, each one has their own flavor that also goes with their color. So you get a little bit of a spread, like as far as access to different abilities. Like, for example, I think this Piccolo put something under their opponent's deck. Yeah, so this bottom deck's a battle card, which, you know, blue does very well. You get to rest some cards with yellow. You get some, you know, aggressive and minusing power with like red. So like red minus 20,000. So it's a great way. So again, especially if you're brand new to the game, you get to like get a feel of all the colors, like kind of how their flavor is. And then if you're an advanced player and you want to be different, challenge the meta, then you can basically custom build this deck by taking a lot of strengths from other colors and then kind of putting together your own Universe 7 roster and strategy. There you go, guys. So again, once again, pick this deck up for sure. And of course, let me know in the comments down below how you guys are building your deck. I'll do a follow-up soon and let you know how I build it up. Right now, I'm finishing collecting some more Universe 7 cards, and I'll let you guys know. All right, thanks again so much for hanging out. Don't forget, guys, keep your faith, stay a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful, and we'll be coming back at you. Peace.